Hi guys. Okay, so right away let me say I'm sorry this video has taken me so long. This was requested by ShadySadie, a really nice girl here on YouTube, and I apologize if you hear cars or construction or anything. I've tried to get away from the noise, but there's a lot of road work going on, so I'm sorry. So, I don't mean to butcher this, but basically the request was for me to do a makeup look, like a favorite celebrity look, and how explain like what products I would use. So I've sort of fulfilled that with this video, but I have another one I'm going to make where I just talk about products instead of actually doing it. So lately I've been doing lots of neutral makeup, but with like a smoky crease or whatever. It's just a lot faster to do. But in this particular video, I wanted something gold, because I find that gold really suits me. Let me lower my chair. Hold on. Okay. So at the time when I made this, I thought, who has really good makeup that I like? And one person that I always like is Katy Perry. She has really crazy makeup, her and Nicki Minaj. So I picked Katy Perry. And for copyright or whatever, I'm not going to put the picture on here. But if you want to find the look I used, it is, I think if you Google Katy Perry gold or Katy Perry gold eyes or something, you'll find it. So she just had this really pretty gold eyeshadow. Okay, so in this first picture, the first thing you will need are the various eyeshadows, which you'll see later. I have the Stila palette. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Sin by Urban Decay. I have for highlight for your cheekbones, but if you, or your brow bone, but if you don't have that, you can use any kind of light shimmery eyeshadow. I have two colors by Urban Decay. One is a gold and one is YDK, which is like a purpley color. And white for a highlight, and my regular face powder, and all the various tools you will need. So the first thing I do after I've put on my my face powders and concealers and all that, like I don't wear regular foundation. I just put concealer around the spots that I need it, and then put on powder and all that stuff. So after you've done that, I like to do my eyebrows first. And this was before I got my eyebrows dyed. I told you that in another video, that I get my eyebrows tinted and waxed. And I don't have very dark eyebrows, so when I get them tinted, I don't really tend to have to do them, which is really nice. But in this particular video, all the color had gone out. So the first thing I do is I mix, or I brush out my eyebrows with like a spoolie or whatever. Then I mix the colors I want. I use like 3 different colors of browns with a little bit of red in them, and then a dark brown, and I tap it out and mix it up. So Katy Perry has thicker, darker eyebrows than me, but anyway, so I fill in my eyebrows how I want them, brush them out, and then if you need it, you can run some powder around them if they've been too messy or whatever. Then I use, for the eyeshadow, I already have on concealer basically as a base, and I don't tend to use my Urban Decay primer potion a lot. I save it for special occasions when I really don't want my eyeshadow to move. So I use Sin by Urban Decay, and it's a highlight, but it also helps me to get the brow powders to stick, because for some reason they don't stick very well to my left eye. Do you have that problem that your makeup is always different on both eyes? It's really weird. Anyway, so I pat that on the brow bone, and then in this video, I used two different shimmery colors. I used one that's by Almay, and I'm sorry, but I don't remember the name. It's almost yellow, almost. It's white with some shimmers of yellow in it, and then the Stila palette. So mix those two colors and just lightly put that under the eyebrow. And if you use too much, you can run some like matte powder over it to tame it down. Then for the tear ducts of my eyes, I go ahead and do that because I find if I get them really powdery first, that the color doesn't stick. So I like to do them while they're still kind of moist from the foundation or the concealer. So I put that in the tear ducts. I'm looking at my pictures here. Okay. Then I have the gold by Urban Decay, and then there's a lighter gold by Stila. Oh, and I finally, by the way, figured out how to use this palette. It seems that they go in spiral from the center. It's like a kaleidoscope effect, and the colors are gradiated in rows branching out from the centers to like crease, brow, stuff like that. So I finally figured it out. Anyway, I'm going to use probably both of these colors just so that it's really gold. And then I pat that all over like the center portion of my eye that doesn't have the tear duct color. And blend that in. And I also put a little bit underneath, like under your waterline, near the tear duct, a little bit of the gold, and then I blend that in. Then I take, this is the YDK from Urban Decay. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. You take that, and I use that for like a crease, outer crease color. So I have this brush, I think it's by, I don't know if this is a Laura Mercier, some brush. It's a stiff like crease brush, and I use that to put it around the outer corner so it looks like this. Then I blend it, soften it up a little bit, and then I add there's this really pretty coppery color, or if you have any copper, like a glitter would actually be really pretty. I pat that near the outer corner of my eye just because I didn't feel like it was gold enough. So it looks like that. Then I run some of the YDK again under my eye, and I blended that. So it should look like this. And with Katy Perry, obviously my makeup could never be like half as good as hers because she has a makeup team doing her makeup, but hers is like super, super gold, but this is just probably a more wearable look. So then to line my eyes, I there's a little dark pencil. It's like a kohl pencil by Sephora, and I think I got it in like a kit or something, but it's the brown one. And then I think it's by L'Oreal. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, it might be CoverGirl. They make this very coppery eyeliner, which I sometimes use that instead because it's lighter, but I just like it because of the sponge tip on the end. I can wing my eyeliner with it, so I line my eyes and wing them how you want. In this look, she didn't have like a really serious wing, so I just flicked it a little bit. Then I used, from the pictures you saw at the top, I mixed two colors because CoverGirl made the waterproof mascara that I loved, and then for some reason quit making it in my color, which was brownish black, and I was really pissed about that because their brush, I love their brush better than anyone else's. So I bought the Revlon, which was closer in color with it had the Grow Lash kind, I guess. So I mixed the mascara in there and used the CoverGirl brush, which is so ridiculous, but it just works better for me. So you can put on however many coats you want. I usually don't put eyeliner on the bottom, mascara, because my lashes are so long that I'll look like a spider. So I think I put like 2 coats on. Then I might have left this out. So it'll look like this. And then if you want, you put on your waterline some white just to brighten your eyes. But if you want it a little more smoky, you can line them with the dark eyeliner again. So after all this, I think I just put on a little bit of blush, and that was it. So, I hope, Shady Sadie, this is something close to what you wanted, and I will try to make another video where I just talk about products that I'm going to use. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try to get working on some of my other requests.